circular peep into the Himalayan gallery of Yokosuka Museum of Science with this ordinary mobile phone camera may not satisfy me ever, but I feel, having come here, still pictures are good in detail, but these don't capture the mood of the gallery. The mood of the gallery, all generations, all literacy levels, little ones looking at the glacier models, the rivers, the biota, the wildlife, the snow leopard, and all the animals of Uttarakhand. It gives a different feel only in a video. So I try this as well as everything else which I could try. But much of it is captured in my mind, in my heart. And surely I'm going to use this video as well as the stills for my YouTube as well as talks to society at large, trying to take Himalayas to the society, the passes and the bridges. As I said, the Himalayan passes are higher than the highest peaks of Europe. So the thrill and adventure in the Himalayas is unique. Nobody can duplicate it. Nobody can beat it anywhere. The passes and the bridges thrill, scare. I've crossed such bridges over many rivers of the Lahul Valley. I've seen this incredible Himalayas myself over so many years. I've traveled in the Himalayas as a geologist. Today I came not as a geologist, but almost as a tourist to this incredible Himalayas. Came to Yokosuka as the guest, expert, and once having done that, attending the morning session, I literally became a tourist in this expo. This is a great expo, a real great place to come and have a feel of the mosaic of lofty mountains, vibrant landscapes, plentiful resources for people whilst giving wildlife space and securing the ecological and cultural treasures of the Himalayas. Marvelous. The original inhabitants of the Himalayas. I've seen them from very close, and I've worked with them, camped with them from 77 onwards, and heard from them, but not such a comprehensive picture. I don't have in my mind such a comprehensive picture of the original inhabitants of the Himalayas. Present is the key to past. You get a feel of what it was before seeing what it is at present. The social traditions, the dresses, the dances, the gompas, all. We had a feel of it in Lahul Spiti. We had a feel of it everywhere, but the sustainable, resilient mountain development for improved and equitable livelihoods through knowledge and regional cooperation. That's the ultimate aim of all these exhibits, so that anybody in one glance gets to have a feel of how Himalayan culture, how Himalayan people, how Himalayan music, how Himalayan folklore, how Himalayan ornaments, etc., etc. are. And when we talk of Himalayas, obviously we cannot miss out the roof of the world, the Everest, and this famous saga of Edmund Hillary and Norgay, and the stories of all the expeditions to Everest before, the Indian expedition, successful expedition at last in '65, and number of expeditions, and young girls who were known to have climbed the Mount Everest number of times, doing it number of times. Creating mountains out of sand, that's a good idea. Shaping the landform, know their surface changes. A great, very, very thoughtful Himalayan gallery, a very, very, very expert creation of the Himalayan gallery. Himalayas is considered the most diverse cultural complex. I'm really touched looking at all the Himalayan views, all the Himalayan viewpoints. Himalayas is one such nature's gift to mankind. It's a symbol of nature's beauty in true sense. In true sense, adventure sports in Himalayas have a huge potential. I'm sure once it takes up, for that we'll have to start conserving the Himalayan ecology. Stop fiddling with the safety considerations of the people in the Himalayas, or else it'll create needless fear among the tourists coming here, who come here for adventure, who don't like to travel on roads. They go with their tents and piggyback into the interiors. We as geologists camping in the Himalayan interiors have often seen tourists who love to be in the interior, and they don't care for the road structure, they don't care for the road network. So in the name of no road network, to ruin the ecology of the Himalayas is not a very wise thing. It's better late than never that we start looking at Himalayas' pristine beauty and start conserving what it was. Once again, a quick glance through what Amarnath Gufa, I missed it, Amarnath Cave. Inside the 40-meter high Amarnath Cave, the stalagmite is formed due to freezing of water drops that fall from roof of the cave onto the floor and grows up vertically from the cave floor. It is considered to be a Shivalinga by Hindus. The cave waxes during May to August as snow melts in the Himalayas above. So that's the Shivaling model. That's how the Amarnath Cave is so famous among the religious tourists. And once again, a glimpse of the sacred Himalayas and all the temples and tourist pilgrimage spots of the Himalayas. Since times immemorial, the mighty Himalayas have been revered as the abode of divinity. Hundreds of shrines dot the Himalayan foothills and lofty ice-clad peaks. Most of these shrines are very closely associated with the epics that form the backbone of Indian culture and ethos. The Uttarakhand abode of gods, Jammu and Kashmir, Shimla, West Bengal, Nepal, Tibet, Bhutan, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, and name what you may. Vulnerable Himalayas the earthquakes which happened in the Himalayas. Possibly that's the Nepal which is in the pictures. Yeah, it looks like. And the floods in the Himalayas. We have the Uttarkashi very fresh in the minds of people. Trouble in store all over. Scientific management of the disasters we are capable of doing, and we must do it. Scientific management of the disasters. Taking climate change in our stride, living in a futuristic manner, not polluting, not accelerating the climate change is a huge challenge. We can't afford to fail. Wasting water, no good. Saving water means generating fresh water. Water supply is limited. Fresh water is limited. So, another glimpse of Himalayas influencing the climate. Often people talk of climate change influencing Himalayas. In fact, Himalayas onset caused the onset of monsoons, and to a great extent, the Himalayas has influenced the climate and the entire region. All the Himalayan ecology sharing nations has shared the monsoon, and they have a lot to gain by cooperation in mitigating the climate hazards, in mitigating the disasters, in having common shared disaster management programs, exploration programs, and Himalayan conservation programs. Everything to gain, nothing to lose by cooperation among the nations of the Himalayas. Time to say enough is enough of the videography in the Himalayan gallery. God bless the Himalayas. God bless the Himalayan ecology sharing nations.